You know what? I do have a quick question though.
Yeah.
Like you don't. I mean, before her, I don't know. Can I say her name? Probably not.
Yeah, sure.
Her name's Melanie.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Melanie. Yeah. Before Melanie, how did you introduce? Like, I bet you people are thinking about this. How do you introduce a hobby to a girl?
You know what? It's funny.
How do you do it? Like, you probably have a 5-step process to do that.
It depends. So this is a funny story. One time, because I'm like fucking sick or whatever, bro. Like a girl came home with me to my house, and it was just like, it's not something I expected. Actually, we're at a music festival, so anyways.
So cool.
Right. Yeah, just sick things.
Sick.
And she came, and then like I had my shit all out. Like normally, like I just wasn't ready for the situation, and she was like, "Oh my God." And what was on, it was even worse. I had a Mandalorian card.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then I was like, low key, I didn't like her that much. It bought her like 4 months. Because she texted me the next morning. She's like, I still can't get over how cool your card collection was.
Oh my God.
So certain girls like
it
like
works
it.
out.
But
Has it not worked out before?
I won't lie. Sometimes like I slightly exaggerate what I do for a living.
What is it? Cause like,
Can we hear the pitch? Can you hear the
I gotta
pitch?
get the pitch.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur.
Ask me, be like, oh, let's role play.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. All right, so what do you do?
I do social media marketing mainly for like sports, like collectibles, like jersey stuff like that.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
So yeah, it's cool. So I travel a lot and like certain companies. Stuff like that.
You're not one of those losers that does sports cards, though, right?
That doesn't sound like me.
I actually saw this Netflix documentary. I hated it. You don't do that, right? Like
what was it?
Golden Touch or whatever.
Golden. Yeah, I don't know that one. I was just in England though. I was with one of my buddies. He plays in the Premier League. We were out there just chilling.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
So that's what I do for work, man. Just a lot of travel.
Spain, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should come sometime.
I did a semester in Madrid.
Really?
Wow. Chemistry is. Welcome to the pod, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pod. We did do a pod beforehand.
We did.
Way back, and it was probably the best podcast episode we've ever.
It was. There was a lot of clippable moments.
So many clippable moments, but then my computer failed on me. But this time, I'm making sure this is all.
That makes it low-key more legendary.
It is.
The fact
The
that,
lost tapes.
Yeah, it's like there was like a Dream Team game like that.
Oh yeah.
Like the Dream Team
Yeah.
inter-squad scrimmage, but no one ever got to see it, and it's supposed to be the best basketball game of all
Yeah.
time.
Was that the Dream Team documentary, or was that from The Last Dance that I saw?
Dream Team documentary.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like when MJ did all that stuff. Okay,
That's like that pod. I promise. And you got hell, man.
Oh, there were so many moments.
We've called everything too. We were talking about Balogun.
Yeah.
What else did we call? We said Messi was going to win the World Cup.
100%. Yeah.
You never get to see.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. You said it.
We didn't make a lot of mistakes at all. That
We're
was
talking about Enciso.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I remember scouting him back in like South America.
And the Man City treble. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But no, hey, welcome to the podcast, Troy. If you guys don't know Troy, I don't know. What's your like 10-second like? Oh, you already did your 10-second thing. Right?
Did I 10-second plug of myself?
Yeah, because you're like, oh, you do sports marketing.
Oh, yeah. That's for all.
But what's the real?
Yeah, that's for all the hundreds and thousands of girls who I'm sure are watching this. I have a YouTube channel, Trike 415. I don't know. I do.
So weird. It's so weird for you to do this, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I do vlogs, PSA reveals, which aren't very good.
One of the best logos in the game.
Best logo. Yeah. Merchant bio.
Yeah, I'll put it in the bio. How about that?
Really?
I'll do it for you.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
We get a cut of it, or?
We can talk about affiliate marketing. If you post it on your story, I'll give you 5%.
Actually, pretty sick hat. I'll be honest. That is a pretty sick hat.
Right?
That is a pretty sick hat.
Yeah, thanks. Actually, you know what? Here, all the boys get a hat.
Oh, thank you.
For free. All the boys get.
I don't know if it's a flex. We've been friends for a minute.
I didn't say it was a flex. It's a gift. Jesus.
I kind of thought that he had the right thought. He was kind of being nice.
No, but I expected it to be a little sooner. No, actually, I wanted it to be sooner. I've been waiting this for a long time actually.
You'd say you are kind of passive. Right?
Yeah, there we go. Now
I'm
I'm telling you right now,
SLI merch.
We don't have.
I'm too broke for that.
You want to stand? There's one over there.
we have a car stand, which I actually made Keen. I made them send to Keen. Shout out to third.
Oh yeah, they didn't mind.
Custom displays, yeah. They're down displays. I made them send it to Keen because I knew Keen was getting an order. I just didn't want to pay for shipping.
That's actually that worked out for you before when you did the Balogun as well.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
You talked about that a lot.
I did last podcast. Yeah, it's there. I'll let you see it in a little bit. It's sick. Yeah, and congrats though. You did some crazy deal. I remember when Balogun was kind of like getting talked about, right? And then you had an opportunity getting that white sparkle.
Yeah,
that was crazy, bro. Because I remember I felt like it was high, but like those are the cards that has potential to like kind of blow up.
Yeah, it's we're getting into the little nitty gritty of the market a little bit. You got to take risks, right? Like
you do that a lot, bro. You take some good risks.
I think I take good risks. Like my win percentage is actually like damn near 100%, but that's because I'm so selective on what I buy. But I honestly shouldn't be like that. I should risk.
Yeah, I take a lot of L's, bro.
Really? Oh yeah, you'll just like you're like Musiala yellow, bro. Fuck it. You're like 95% calm. Fuck it.
Yeah,
bro. Like, and I'll literally, like, I'm genuinely confused. I'm not even trying to roast you. I'll be like, so what is your plan for selling this? And you're like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Shocking you've gotten out of the singles game.
Yeah.
I'm still in it a little bit.
A little bit.
Very little. I still lose more.
Yeah. Yeah. You still take L's.
Yeah. No, I will. I'll hype myself up.
Good reels though.
Yeah. It's good content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hype myself up, especially right now. I think it's become bad. I've become so cautious. Like the amount of cards I lose money on is like so small. I don't make huge profit.
Dude, that's wild, bro.
No, but that's because I'm doing.
Someone's gonna hear that, bro, and be like, "Oh, this motherfucker doesn't lose any money at all."
I call cap on this.
I know. I'm asking to get roasted. Let me be clear. Like, I'm not making a ton of money right now, but if you're keeping them cheap, like I don't buy too many cards over like $300 anymore, and I honestly should be buying the bigger ones because that's how. If you want to make real money, you kind of do need to up it.
Do you see the end game being the bigger cards, like to buy and flip those, or do you think?
Well, it's funny because it's not even end game because I was there before.
Yeah,
there was a point where I was like moving. I remember. Let's not say moving. I was buying a lot of very expensive cards,
right.
And then I just, for not even any particular reason, I didn't really even lose on many. I just kind of got spooked with holding it, and then I was like, oh no, I just need to focus on the cheaper cards. But I just need to go out and actually do it. But I do have in my head, like, I need to be buying these more expensive cards because I have had success with it, and that's how you're going to make money.
Do you think that for other sports, or does that also include soccer? Because you got to dabble in basketball, baseball, all of that. So when you think bigger cards, are you thinking like American football and baseball mostly, or does soccer come into the equation?
I mean, I think it's a mix of both. The thing I've always said about soccer, like that Balogun win, right? Like that was like almost a double up on a $1,000 card.
Dude, that's crazy.
That doesn't.
You don't see that.
No, it's not. That's not going to happen in football and basketball. Yeah. But you can. I could, if I was like these guys, you see them do it. If you're really dialed in, you can buy an $1,000 football card and walk it over to the next table and get 1,100, 1,200. There's not really opportunities like that with soccer, right? Like you're going to buy from Brian, walk it over to me. I'm going to say no. You're done. Like that's the thing.
There's the two vendors.
That's the one thing I will say. I'm dropping the knowledge. Like I didn't mean for us to get into it like so quickly, but with soccer, it's a risk, right? Like a lot of times, especially with non-Messi and Ronaldo, like people would be like, what was it? Oh, Sesko. Someone bought a Sesko 1/1, and it was an expensive card. I'm like, listen, dude, you could do really well on this, but the pool of buyers for this card is like 3 people in the world.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You have to be careful buying expensive soccer cards. Even that Balogun, like I got lucky, but that's the only dude who even like really reached out to me on it. Granted, now I would have been fine on it, but like it can go bad very quickly. Where with football, let's say you buy a $1,200 Trevor Lawrence auto, like you'll be able to get out of it for 900 worst case. Where if you bought that Sesko, and maybe even if he doesn't get hurt, like you could lose everything on it.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with that.
Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Anthony's one right now that's kind of in the water.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like, as someone who has an Anthony PC, it's like, if he screws us up, that's pretty much nothing at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the stuff a little bit lower, but still, it's scary because you could lose everything pretty quick, and your pool of buyers, like, no one's really going out there like, I'm piecing Anthony now because it's not the same anymore.
Yeah, and it's also like, I'll shout out to soccer people too. They're smart too.
That's the thing, yeah, bro.
Especially even with their PC, right? Like I'll do deals with like football cards and like a Herbert, and you could tell the guy's like, I gotta have it. Like, they're all. It's almost like you're like, it all comes back to girls. It's like you're like the girls like, oh no, like I'm good, like I don't want to do. Like, wait, you're not gonna sell it to me? Oh, now I gotta have it, type of thing. You know?
Oh man, correlation.
It's like, so you just got to neg people.
Yeah. You know, you can like literally neg people almost with.
That's the worst card I've ever seen. I'll give you 30%.
We got serious. So
I know. It's so funny too. Let me be very clear. It's funny. Like we were joking before about like the fake like influencers grind mode dudes. I literally got it on here. Was like, listen, this is how you flip cards. It's easy. Blah blah. I'm not even a good.
I've taken so few loans.
Yeah. I'm not even a good card flipper too. Like I'm honestly not, especially with high end.
Yeah. But we watched the Champions League final.
Yep.
Right. Any thoughts? How'd you feel? I already told you guys how I feel, but
How do you feel?
I just feel like what else is there? You know.
What? I still don't understand.
I just feel like they're after that 4-2 now. I feel like they got
the off season.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about your life.
Oh
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like,
You've really changed after that knee injury.
Engaged.
yeah.
no, but I feel like I don't know. It's like,
I'm excited to see Balogun play. There's like little things.
that's true, yeah.
There's little things.
you guys didn't cheer me up.
Nations League's coming up. I mean, we have.
Messi in the MLS.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
gonna be
God.
lit.
You haven't talked about that, huh?
Dude, I am an Inter Miami fan now.
Oh wow.
As you wear the
terrible.
wow.
That's terrible.
Wow.
No, but
To look forward to.
is there?
Yeah, and Balogun, Messi.
I thought the transfer window's really interesting this summer.
Yeah, transfer windows. Yeah, I love transfer window.
So, but yeah, Holland didn't score because he didn't have KDB.
KDB got injured in the 35th minute. Yeah,
Congratulations.
I didn't want that. I wanted Holland to prove.
John did a victory lap around the bar. He was cheering.
Would you use a type of merger without KDB?
I mean, he had a few shots that were like, I mean, he runs like a fucking gazelle. He's like, his speed is pretty much unmatched when he gets going, but wasn't really a huge factor in that game.
Yeah, I was shocked
The
how
output.
little he got involved, at least from what.
Well, he doesn't really touch the ball very much.
I mean, Bastoni did a pretty good job against him, and I will say that.
Why don't we talk about that better?
if you want to.
Yeah, go, like, hey, you have the floor.
Yeah.
Let's get a technical analysis of Inter's performance.
Those 5 Italians on the back line.
Those 3.
No, I mean, I'm just surprised that like they actually had more possession than like I thought they would overall, and then like just those chances are heartbreaking. They raw.
Do you think Pep purposely did that though? Like gave him more possession and like played the counter?
That I don't know.
I mean, I feel like because I feel like Pep.
I look. I don't have a degree in football. Man.
No. I'm just saying
What
like
their possession percentage was?
I'm surprised you don't.
I was actually calculating it in the bar as we were. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I didn't.
but Will got heated though. Will got heated for a little bit. I don't know what that all about.
The Arsenal conversation.
Because I just made a comment. I made a comment like, oh, it just seems like Spurs and Arsenal just kind of almost had the same season, you know?
You can't say that, man.
It just doesn't matter though, does it? If they came in second, like
Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Because like you look at Man United, they won a trophy.
yeah, we're giving Will a hot take.
Caramel Cup, super big trophy.
But no, but when Will gets like super into it, I was like, okay.
Well, no, he was quiet for the next 2 hours.
That's
He didn't want to
true,
speak to us anymore.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying to think about how he's going to stab each one of you. So,
Well, Troy's the one that was getting into it.
Yeah.
but
I'll just follow Jose Mourinho. You know, I prefer not to speak on this.
Okay.
I'll get in trouble.
Arsenal season speaks for itself, huh?
yeah, great season. Bottling the last 5 games.
That's almost worse. Like you'd rather be a Man United fan, right? I'm not even joking. I'm serious. Like to be so close
Oh my God.
would hurt more, I would think.
It's like the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
The Cowboys.
And also the thing about Arsenal is like, it's not going to get better, right? Like they're not going to.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
That I kind of disagree with. I think because I mean a majority of
He said you don't think Arsenal's gonna get better?
They have the
Well, like Manchester City has all the power and all the money, and Chelsea and all these other clubs are going to be more of a factor now. Like Arsenal's not going to go out, for instance, and go sign some amazing player this summer.
but they should.
Problems.
I think they will. I think they're gonna have
They
a.
kind of have to.
I think they're gonna have a great transfer window, and also they do have the youngest squad in the Prem,
Mm-hmm.
which speaks a lot.
It's kind of like the Thunder, right? It's kind of like the Thunder when they had KD. Westbrook.
Exactly, and then they never got back. That's
Well,
wow.
but-
Prove my point.
but-
Oh, sorry.
But that's also because they lost Harden, one. Then Westbrook and Durant got. That's a whole different conversation.
I mean, Saka's going to be on Manchester United before you know.
You're just trying to rile me up at this point.
They're just trying to steal. They took now. They just want all the Academy Golden Boys.
Pretty much, honestly.
Well, with Saka, I was thinking about this. Would you rather? You know how Edwards getting picked up with Saudi Arabia? Would you rather play for a boyhood club for $5 mil, or get paid like $200 million a year in Saudi Arabia?
You can never go back. It's like just like 1 year, or is it like you're
just in general?
I think once you leave, you leave. Like think about who's that guy on Watford that was really good? Igalo. That like he left and then just never kind of got it back. He went to like Turkey or something.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think if it was that big of a spread, I would go to Saudi Arabia. But like, I don't think it is that big of a spread though.
I think it's really special.
Like if it was like 40 versus 200, excuse me, especially if I'm younger, I'm just staying in the Prem.
I think it's special to play for your boyhood club. I think like being sort of like that kid coming up from the academy.
All right, how about the spread is like 100K?
100K?
Yeah, just 100K. Yeah, for your boyhood club.
Boyhood
That's
club.
all your versus 200.
Yeah, versus 200.
Oh wait, no. You said the 100K spread between the amount you'd make.
No.
Boyhood
Let's
club.
just say 100K a year for your boyhood club.
Oh, okay, that's a different conversation. Yeah,
no, that's
However you will. If you had a chance to play for Arsenal for 100K a year, but you get paid at Saudi Arabia, yeah.
no.
You're fucking lying.
No, I'm not.
200 million.
200 mil.
I can't even roast them because I don't believe it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not even something to be roasted about.
I don't know who would want to like live in Saudi Arabia.
With 200 mil,
Ronaldo does clearly.
you can make your own environment, fam.
Benzema, Conte. Also, like, especially now, depending on the club you go to, you're gonna get possibly more exposure than playing in like, unless you're actually playing on the like A team, you're gonna get more exposure in Saudi Arabia. I'm not saying cap. I'm just trying to
be way better. Having lived in London, it's also a way better city.
I'm not saying it's not.
Quality of life.
200 million.
200 million versus 100K though.
Yeah, but, like, you'll feel alone.
But
I think you're just saying this. I actually don't belong.
I actually think I would choose Arsenal. Like, I really, truthfully do not want to live
To the sharkiest of all them all.
What?
There's a sharkiest. I feel like Will's the sharkiest out of all of us.
Sharkiest?
The sharkiest?
how did that apply?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's more money. It's more money.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but like
Like you always take some money.
I don't always take the money. Like being like negotiating is different from this.
No, actually, what I will give Will, I think your values might low key be the highest out of this group.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't
The principles.
I don't want to live in a
John's in discussion as well. Me and you are definitely out.
If I move to Saudi Arabia, like Pilar's not coming with me.
Oh, why she have to be dragged into this?
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is like she would definitely not want to live in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So how much a part of the equation is that?
A big part.
I mean, I think we're bringing in extra factors.
Yeah, that's
on the
a little
very
extra factor.
simplicity of the question.
I mean, I was gonna break up with my girl so I could live closer to card shows.
That makes a lot.
I meant the opposite.
No. I'm just saying for me. I mean, we might cut this out.
This whole conversation.
No. But we can talk about this. I've been thinking about moving to Miami or like Florida.
And I'm all for it, actually.
Yeah. It would be because, like, for instance, no one's gonna care about this, but like, I really wanted to go to Indianapolis this weekend
Oh, same.
for Midwest Monster.
Yeah.
But it's just so like it's hard to get to card shows from here, man, and it's so expensive. Or Chantilly that I want to go to,
It's
bro.
too expensive,
If we lived in Miami, Chantilly, it wouldn't even be a. I looked, it's like $60 or something like that. It wouldn't even be a. What?
Why would you do that to yourself?
What?
Like you looked up flights from Miami.
I know. I was just curious because it's a real equation. Like, or even better, like, I was thinking about like Nashville. You could just drive to Midwest Monster. Like, that's easy,
Dude.
and we're out here paying $3,000 a month. Like,
Straight up living below the poverty line.
yeah,
Like legit salaries.
Yeah, so we do have a donation fund.
merch link in bio.
Get Troy to next year's Chantilly.
Hey, but I respect that, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, no, actually, I've come around. I actually believe.
I understand. I think it was more on the initial question. There was a lot of extra factors we added in to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I understand why. It's just more of like
Yeah.
if you were single.
Very simple question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about let's keep it going.
Okay.
100K at Arsenal or $5 million at Chelsea. Wow, you hate Saudi Arabia. That's really. You do not like the royal kingdom.
Oh,
The royal kingdom.
God damn it.
oh my
That's
God.
that's
this
a
guy,
good question.
This guy. See, this is why
The logic is not tracking.
Yeah. We've dropped the logic is now gone. Yeah. I'd have to choose Chelsea.
Oh, wow. You hate sand.
For someone that uses sand a lot in their fighting, you do not like it.
No, I don't. I hate the heat. You've seen me sweat.
True.
Dude, I can't believe.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Like it's funny because we play these games all the time, especially like we're on road trips, and it just gets out of pocket.
Yeah.
No, literally.
That was out of pocket for sure.
The first time we met, and we won't get into it, but I was just like, we were on an 11-hour car ride to Vegas. I was just so bored, and like I didn't even know these guys that well. I just started throwing out the wildest hypotheticals.
Yeah. I don't know what comes up your mind when you ask these things, but
No, sometimes I get bored. I just like to poke at people. That's kind of like my then.
you do. That was cool though. We first all hung out together in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good times.
That was good times.
And John got hot on the table.
Oh yeah.
That was a great trip.
I'll be honest. I my shrimp didn't know a lot of the rules. I obviously know like the main blackjack, but like the like splitting the hands, I didn't do none of that. You're letting you kind of take my hands with me.
That's the day I kind of figured that you're like a true degenerate. Like you sat at a table and you're like just start cooking.
Well, I mean, we were running hot. Like we didn't lose for like 10 hands in a row.
The funniest part was like Will was trying to get in the mess, and I was like, "No, we have to stay exactly where we're at."
Yeah.
No one moves. No one.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna push back though. I'm not a true degenerate. It's like it's very specific situations.
Yeah, you get impulsive. Like for some weirdly weird thing. I'm trying to think of like an example. Like you get super impulsive.
Well, just even like I said, it's very specific moments, right? Like not to trivialize anyone who has like real addiction, but like for instance, the idea of even drinking 3 or 4 nights a week for me is like, oh my God, I could never do it.
Yeah.
But like there'll be one, like it's happened a bunch of times where I'll just go out that one night and then I'll stay out till 6 and I'll miss the show.
Bro, I wouldn't even see you like that Burbank show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that Burbank show was crazy.
Oh yeah, Will was there.
Yeah, Will, you were there. Remember you were there?
I was supposed to be. I saw you at the airport.
Right.
Yeah, but I wasn't at the show at all.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that's such a yeah. I remember you sending your location, and you're like an hour away, and like the show was pretty much about to end.
Yeah,
I can't do this anymore.
I was struggling. That was the worst Uber ride of my life. I was in like Redondo Beach, and the Burbank is in Ontario. It was like 2 hours, man.
How much was your
Uber?
Yeah, your Uber, right?
It wasn't above 100. I think it was like 85.
That's actually pretty.
Yeah, I was like, I'm willing to live with this.
Do you think if you were an Uber driver, you would like accept that ride, or would be like, nah?
I don't know. I've really never done Uber before.
I don't think they get a choice sometimes.
You can cancel.
Can you tell? Did they tell you?
Oh, because apparently, shout out to Joe Gamble. He was going to the Fairfield show.
Yeah.
Apparently, he got the Uber at like SFO.
Yeah.
The Uber driver was like cussing him out because he's like, what am I going to do in Fairfield? Like, how am I supposed to get back? Like, I don't think they get to choose everything.
Maybe. Dude, like, I mean, like, realistically, like, do you think it's possible, like, you could just, like, Uber a, like, cross-country road trip? Like, I don't think you can. I think at some point they could say
you can, because I've seen things of, like, NFL prospects, like, getting signed the day before, and they're like, oh, you have to go to Baltimore tonight, and they're, like, in, like, California.
Oh, they actually Uber.
Yeah, they'll be like, I guess I got to Uber this, and they just expense it to the team.
Okay.
That's wild.
Welcome to the Uber podcast.
Yeah. But how's Fairfield for you though? I wasn't there.
It was good.
What did you end up doing? Like
buying?
Yeah. In general, yeah.
I did a lot of dollar boxing. I'm a big dollar boxer.
Dude, that's the first thing you asked when you came to my place. You're like, you have any dollars?
Dollar boxes? I mean, I don't know why. It's just like
you should put it to like the random box of dollars. Yeah.
See, I'm talking about. See, I would never do that to you.
I saw you looking at
I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
See, Will, see, my point.
No, but I did.
Kidding.
I mean, honestly, the main reason I think I went was I wanted to film. So to be honest, like the behind the scenes, man, it's all fake. I kind of just bought stuff just to buy things. Like I bought it was like a Robin Van Persie Select Orange.
2015.
Yeah,
It's all that same guy, bro.
Oh, no, I know.
yeah. But I was
That's a good selection.
But I was like, $30. You know, screw it, I'll buy it. There was a comp at like 15, which was shocking. But I didn't really even look, right? So I bought that. I bought some Trey Lance cards because I think he's interesting as a quarterback. I think there'll be some hype for him. I don't know. I like I said, it was kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like, I get real hesitant to like make a big play now for some reason.
Well, yeah.
What constitutes a big play for you?
Buying a card over $500.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's also, it is just tough. It is a little tough with the market as well. Also, I will say too, like California, it's tough. There's a lot of like,
don't say that.
I mean, I'll call it,
Say it.
I'll call it what it is. You kind of, a lot of times you kind of do, if you're buying from a dealer, let's say that, you kind of have to catch them napping a little bit. If you're just going to like quick flip cash.
It's true though, because that guy, the 2015 Select guy, for I think 5 shows in a row, he did not move his prices at all until that show.
Oh, really?
Yep, I promise you.
No, I scooped them up.
Yeah.
Scooped every single one.
So
Funny thing is, I think you two are talking about two different.
They're two different sellers, but
guys. Yeah, there's there's two 2015 guys. I know them.
I bought from the guy who wasn't ridiculously low on his stuff. He was fair though. He was
Yeah, it's the guy who came down from like the Northwest. Yeah.
honestly, like, he wasn't ridiculously low. I mean, I got him like 80% comp.
gotcha.
Yeah, he was a pretty fair guy. Yeah,
It was pretty decent. I was like,
I don't know. I saw some autos that it seemed like he kind of like flat priced them almost. Like he's like $30 for everything.
yeah, I think it was because his son repriced them. And I think he was just trying to move them, but it was. I think he just had outdated comps, and then they finally looked at like, okay, what's in the last 2 months? What have they sold for?
Yeah.
And they'll look at 2 months ago, and that's what it was. I was like, okay, I could probably work with that. These don't come up often, so.
I think it's also just like I'm not in a huge rush to buy
Yeah.
currently as well. Like I'm just
This is summer too, so it's slower.
yeah. I don't know. It's just specific situations where I'm buying. So I didn't spend a lot of money. I probably spent like, I mean, everything's relative, but like I probably spent like $400 at the Fairfield show, which isn't a lot.
Dang, you spent $800, dude.
Yeah, I did a deal with Joel, and I think I put like 300 down on it with like
Really?
a cash trade. Yeah. Beyond that guy, yeah, I think it was like probably 800 to 1,000. Yeah.
I think it also just depends on your personality. Like for me, I'm not a very like, I don't like being not aggressive, but
Yeah.
I think to be honestly a flipper, especially if you're going from dealers, you have to have a pretty more aggressive mindset. And that's not something.
Would you take $50 off that?
Yeah. Like you just have, no, genuinely. Like if you
Straight
want to make money, like you should just go up to every dealer. If let's just call it a $100 card. Hey, would you take 60?
I respect that.
Walk the next guy over. Hey, or like that's what they do.
I
too.
respect
like,
that.
if it's you buy an $1,000 card, they'll just walk it to every single dealer.
Yeah.
And then if 99 of them say no, but you make $200 on the 100th guy, you're good to go.
It's worth it.
But it's like that's just not really how I'm wired. I'm better like when people come to me. That's how I like it. I mean,
You can only take so much rejection.
yeah, I'm not good with rejection, which is actually funny. We won't. I know. Yeah, believe it or not, it's funny I'm saying all this because we won't get all the way into it. But I just recently started my first 9 to 5, so that shows you how good the card flipping is going.
Yep. Secondary.
And I'm doing sales, and it's all cold calls, and it's just like it's not good. It's a lot of rejection.
Yeah, there's different ways to like make money in the current market, but I agree. Like if you're trying to quick flip and doing it as quickly as possible, that's probably the way of doing it. But if you're also like, there's obviously rotograde, which you have experience in. There's obviously other facets, but yeah, the quickest way is to
do it with soccer.
It's hard.
It's
Hard. Again, it's like there's 2 booths and then
Yeah.
well, here
And 4 people that do soccer.
and then
They're all
start DMing everyone on IG after the.
You DM people in IG?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I put it on. I've been trying to build my eBay store actually, taking a book off of
Troy.
Troy.
Troy is an even.
Troy's playground.
How's it been going?
It's been good, dude.
Good, right?
It's good. Bingo. Well, I wake up and there's like some.
It's the best. That's why I'm addicted to dollar boxes.
Yeah.
It's because waking up, not even just waking up. If I check my phone right now.
Yeah.
No, literally. If I, it is. If I check my phone right now and it says ding $3.99 Holland Golazo, I'm like, oh yeah.
When I mean, linking this, that
It's true though. Sorry, go.
Oh, go for it. No,
I was just saying when we're in Europe, like you'd be like, oh, this is amazing.
And I would hype it too to Brian. I'd be like, passive income, bro. You don't understand. If you can't just become rich, you need passive income.
That's so funny.
I'm like, we're on the beach right now making money, man.
Oh, we actually pulled a Mallorca badge.
Oh,
from
really?
Yeah. I was gonna give it to you, but it means too much to me. So
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
dude, I miss.
why don't you even tell me
Wait,
about that then? Why'd you even tell them?
Because they'll always have Mallorca.
Because we always have Mallorca together,
Yeah.
bro.
They're like one step away.
Two guys going to Mallorca. What could be?
They're like one step away from getting like matching tattoos.
Yeah. Mallorca was different, bro.
Like a Liv Moss tattoo on the ankle.
It's funny how soft I am too. I've literally been working for like a week and a half, and I swear to God, I was literally just sitting in my office. I was like, man, me and Brian were really out of Mallorca, bro. Like we were really doing it. No, seriously, I was like, we really, bro. A couple months ago, we were just traveling, selling cards. Just a couple kids with a dream, man, and we were doing it. Like I was really getting super nostalgic. Like, I mean, that trip was insane. Like I'll forever be like, it's just so sick that we.
That show was funny.
That was one of the best trips of my life, especially how long it was.
Yeah, it was.
And the fact that we experienced so many different things.
We did.
Like
yeah.
I haven't been, but like even like Hawaii, right? Like just came back from Hawaii. This is just turned into the Troy flexing podcast, but like that's a super fun and relaxing, nice vacation. But you can do. Oh my God, it's getting worse. But like to experience England and then Spain and then Germany all on the same trip, and for everything to go smooth, like almost nothing bad happened. Like that's
no one died, so we're good. Yeah. We saw the Buccaneers too. Remember?
Yeah,
like, we saw the Bucks people there. Mike Evans. We got to meet a few. We got to meet Tosin. That's kind of cool. So
that's actually a good segue. I'll ask you a question. When are you going back to Europe? When are we going back to Europe?
Let's try to do November. I was thinking November.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, actually, oh no, I might go in August.
August?
Yeah.
Am I
quit my job or?
Why would you air that out?
I mean, if they watch this freaking podcast, they deserve it. Bro. Now, if you work in my company and actually people are gonna look at my late date because freaking weirdos.
Wait, am I invited to this August trip?
Yeah, of course. London Card Show.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Yeah. Cool.
I'm down.
Book it.
We're in.
National. How are you feeling about that?
I've been like really thankful for you lately, man. I was just driving over here. I was like,
what's so funny, dude?
I was like, damn, Brian really hooked me up with the table.
Yo, John, why are you jealous, bro? I'm not jealous. Like you're just so jealous. Like I get to hang out with Troy like this.
I'm just really thankful for you, Brian. Back in our days in Mallorca, man, it was just like a lot of different vibes that we just have right now. Like, we just experienced like everything, everything.
And I will say, I think that might have been the most romantic moment of my life. We keep trying. Bro, we rode our bikes in the sun to like a beach and we're just looking out. And then we came back and stopped next to a field and had like a glass of wine. Like that was like The Notebook or something.
I actually hated that bike trip because my bike fucked up, remember?
You just don't know. You said you're just not good at riding bikes.
Yeah, chain fell off, so you have to
put it back on.
Put it back on, right?
Yeah.
But the issue is in Mallorca, there's no fucking restrooms to like wash your hands, and we tried to go to the restroom, and they would not let you go in because I look like I'm homeless. So
yeah, it was very much like I don't know, maybe White Lotus or something. Like it was a restaurant, and like the richest Spanish family I had ever seen had rented it out. And like they didn't really know what Brian was. They thought Brian was like trying to join the party or something. Like he just wanted to use the bathroom, and like it was just so funny. They're like, no.
And the worst part is, it was a steep ass hill, so we had to go all the way back up, bro.
And it was like a group of them together, just like definitely talking as we were going back, like stupid Americans. But yeah, national. I'm really, really excited.
Dude, it's your first time going national, and I can't wait, bro. Well, you guys went to your first national. What was like
overwhelming?
It was overwhelming.
I don't think I saw every table, man. To this day, like I don't think
You were there for like almost a week too.
Yeah.
I think I stayed too long.
You definitely
Wait,
Atlantic City?
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta City was
the shithole. Let's just call it as it is.
Yeah.
There.
Well, you said it. I agree.
But I mean, it was fun. Like, I mean, it was wild. I think like walking the floor is tough. I think like having a table is like, so
that's the move.
Well, it's like in other shows I don't feel that as much.
Yeah.
But like Burbank, I walking the floor, great.
That was the play.
For
Burbank, yeah.
Dude, it's hard. It was hard for non-tablers. You wouldn't know.
No,
it was hard.
I don't do that.
Yeah, dude, that was my thing. I was like, if I'm gonna go, I need a table. I'm not just gonna be a peasant.
Yeah, no, I was a peasant walking between John's table and then Anna's table, and I'm like, just go back and forth basically.
John's table.
Or I mean, not John. I don't know why I said John. Brian's table.
Oh, John, you had it. Oh no, you didn't have.
Yeah.
Table.
Yeah, John, you're poor, right?
Yeah, it'll be sick. My table, Brian's table, and then
remember John being there. And we just like it was always just like John, and then like a few other people just hang out in the corner of your table where like no one wanted to stand because they were like between two things.
The move is this: if you don't have a table, you go near a table that you have the kind of similar stuff and wait for them to finish. Grab that person.
Yep.
really.
Yeah. No, seriously. Yeah, and that's how you do it, bro. Like that with the. You'll see it. Yeah. They're just hanging around my table. Or our table now. Oh, look at that. Our table. Our.
So ever since Mallorca, you guys are like connected now.
Yeah.
Getting your own tables.
John, you're just oozing with jealousy.
It actually is. We're okay, but I'm feeling it.
I'll be honest. I mostly just want the table, but
No, but I did want to ask that because I was actually thinking about it. I'm trying to prepare. Should I be more like, am I ready to sell or am I ready to buy? I mean, obviously both, but like.
It's going to be both, but people are flying out, right? That's the psychology behind it. People are literally flying out for this whole entire weekend. They're not going home with nothing. You see what I'm saying?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like I just bought a messy auto. So actually I am making a little bit of more plays. I'm like, this is a national car.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I got it for like this is, no, you know what? I'm just going to be honest. I'm sorry. If people think
was this the one that you put a video about?
No.
Not the Patch Auto?
No.
Oh, you did that, dude. You did it well.
Yeah, I killed on that one.
Leave it because you were like thinking, you were telling me like you're kind of like iffy about it, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know if I made the right decision. But
that's why long story short, if you haven't seen that, like I traded for a messy Patch Auto Raw. I traded the Herbert. I got good value on it. Then I graded the messy gold Patch Auto. I got a PSI 9 and I sold it for $5,700 cash, which is like, that's good. And it's hard to get that. But I guess, going back to the national thing, like I bought a messy auto for $1,000. Once again, if you think I'm an a-hole, then that's fine. But like, let's say it's worth $1,000, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, my bottom dollar is, let's call it $1,150. At the national, someone's not going to be like, for the most, like someone's going to be like, oh, I'm here. Like, let me just.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Like that's the psychology behind it. Like someone's going to be looking for a messy auto.
Yeah.
And literally their specific goal is going to national to get a messy auto.
That's what I did last year. That was literally my goal.
That was your goal.
Yeah, to get a messy auto.
So there's going to be some idiot.
Without a table.
Yeah.
It's just going to be really easy to take advantage of,
No, and that's what, it's not take advantage of. It still like would be a fair value, but I just mean like, I think that's the move. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I want to have my showcase full of cards that people would. No. My showcase full of cards that people are going to be aspiring to, right?
Yeah.
Even just like different, like I got a messy orange mojo, like just, it's hard to explain. I can't explain, but like that's what's going through my mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the natural was like crazy good for you.
Yeah. I was telling Troy the
Are
same thing.
you expecting the same thing this time?
I'm not so sure. I feel like it was almost like peak there. But I think it still will be good though. It'll still be good.
I think one thing I'm excited for buying is I know there's a lot of people coming from overseas and stuff.
If they're coming from overseas, bro, you're gonna be doing deals with them for sure.
Yeah, because
some of the biggest deals I saw were like people who came from remote.
Yeah, because they don't see this stuff.
And it's their opportunity, right? Like, even like
no tax, no shipping.
Yes. Well, somehow I'm circling it back to the dollar box cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no option for them to sell it for $3.99 over there. Like, if you have if you have Holland Net Marvels and you live in Serbia, like, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
You know?
So, but you're gonna stay for a week, Wednesday to Sunday,
depending on how my job goes. But as of now, it's booked for Wednesday night,
isn't it?
So I'll miss 1 day.
That's fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Wednesday, Sunday.
Yeah, I mean that's all I'm saying. So
yeah. It was conditional. It's so funny too. Like the one thing I'm like, these dates I will not be here before I accept my job. I made sure to get that in.
Yeah, look at you, bro. Putting your foot down. Don't let them boss you around.
I couldn't ruin me and you's moment.
Damn, John, calm down.
Yeah.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, but the national, it's gonna be crazy, especially because it's in Chicago. It's not like gonna be like Atlantic City this time. So
there's other stuff to do.
There's gonna be a lot of distractions. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gonna
actually no. Now that I'm, I just aired out everything on this podcast. But like I said, if she literally finds this podcast, good for her. She deserves to know everything. But like, Now that you're a lot less distracted when you're not single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I won't be that bad in Chicago.
Okay. All right. I mean, just so I don't want you to call me late. You know.
No. There won't be any of that.
I'll just say I'm Troy. We're like,
Well, also too, you know what it was? The table kind of keeps you accountable.
Yeah. You can't just like
Because if I had burned, it's like, no, I paid for that table.
Yeah.
Versus in my own head, I'm like, oh, I'm showing up late for the show. I could buy early. I can buy later. You can buy whenever you want.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
That one time you didn't show up to the London car show was so funny.
I was just late. I just missed my train. That was bad though. Usually like a train I wouldn't miss.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm a changed man now.
I know, bro. Well, you going?
No, I'm not going.
Oh, you made your decision?
Yeah.
Damn.
What can we do to convince you?
Yeah. Those
SLI,
drives in it.
You know, SLI.
There's nothing.
You know, SLI tips.
If anything, I'm asking for money.
Skunk box? Try to sell through the skunk box?
Yeah. No, I think I'm just gonna keep it low key for the summer.
Yeah.
Kind of like continue building out the eBay store and stuff like that. I got like a lot of like small cards I need to move and stuff. I don't think I have like any like huge like national cards also.
You become pretty specific with your PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very specific.
I don't know how much messy stuff there'll be at the national.
Have you picked up any messy stuffs?
Yeah, I did. Actually, a card that you guys debated with Andre from Soccer Study about.
Oh, the blue 2018?
So you proved Troy's point.
Yeah.
The Antoine Griezmann pulling the one.
Okay. Yeah, you know what?
We should talk about that. So just for fun, kicks and field goals. There's a lot of conspiracy theories going on, right? I think the number one story I'm hearing is like, how is the CEO of Fanatics not knowing he's going to give that 1-1 to Antoine Griezmann?
Yeah.
How much you guys buy that?
I mean, I like to think like they have to have awareness of how bad of a look that would be.
Yeah.
If they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes me believe that it wasn't on purpose, is because like you got to know how that's going to look, right?
Yeah. I feel, I mean, then you're maybe like giving too much credit.
The question I have for it is like, Greasy cares more about basketball, right?
Yeah, no, we were joking about that earlier. You see it on his face.
I don't think he wanted it.
He didn't know. He was like, oh, there was a very delayed reaction for his happiness.
Wee.
Yeah.
That's what I'm confused about. Is like, I mean, like I can see that, but like I don't think Greasy cares at all about.
That's true. Okay, there's a counterpoint. If they were to place a card, they would have placed maybe a basketball card or something. Okay, fair enough.
Why do they haven't even ripped that though?
I have
This Topps, that's like Topps like big product, right?
Wasn't it multiple? Oh, was it only baseball?
No, I think was it. Yeah.
Why do I think it's mixed? What
it
was
was
it?
mixed.
I don't know. Yeah, Michael Rubin got a different sport.
I thought you knew the set.
No, I just remember seeing the photo.
Oh, this is your topic and you don't know.
No journalism, Grayson.
So I know so Michael Rubin got the Mike Trout.
That's what. Oh,
So it's a baseball product.
I think it's baseball.
I think.
And why would he have him ripped?
Because Topps is all about baseball, right?
do you think?
Why would he have Griezmann do it? He doesn't care.
Do you think Griezmann's like, oh, this is like American cricket?
Yeah, like
No, I think he knows more than that.
I don't know. I was trying to do a bit.
to be fair, Jackie Robinson is pretty recognizable.
Not for if you're.
I don't think for Euro.
To me, like for like anyone here, it's recognizable. Like overseas,
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah, that's my like what I really question about it is like, if it like then it would have been just like a complete miss, which makes the situation even more comical. I think it's like if true, that's fucking hilarious because like they it's swung and missed.
So
Let's get the
If
votes.
not true,
yeah, do you think they knew?
no.
I think we give him too much credit. I don't think so.
I think yes.
Ooh.
But I don't think they knew it was a 1-on-1 Jackie Robinson. But
Defamation.
But do you think there's like a closet like no, get it from the good corner?
I do think they probably thought it was a hot box. Because there's I think they know the hot boxes.
Interesting.
Hey, just for fun, just gonna.
I don't. Yeah.
What's your verdict?
No.
Okay.
But it'd be so dumb not to do that.
That's what
Like
I'm
I always
saying.
think about like,
bro.
if like Pac-Man, right? It'd be so dumb not to send them juice boxes.
Yeah, but that it is the product hit though. You think what was by mistake?
What is it?
That's like a product hit though, like not just a juice box. Like the Mike Trout is like a nice hit, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Hyped, yeah.
right? But the Jackie Robinson is the actual product hit.
Yeah.
Like that ends the like imagine hitting the 1-on-1 Messi select FIFA. That ends the product.
The thing with even all the backyard breaks, like all this stuff though, is like that's what they say about conspiracy theories, right? Everyone has to keep it together. Yeah. Right? Like, wow, this is we're really going off the rails now, right?
It's serious, okay?
But like, no, like if they fake the moon landing, bro, I'm actually going with it. Literally, if they faked the moon landing and they had 50 people on a set, if one of them talks, it's over. So that's the thing. Like, if the freaking guy who puts the plastic on the things at tops knows and he leaks it, then they're done. Then their whole company could be like done.
True.
So there's too many, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I think it'd be hard for them to pull that off. Or even, you know what I mean? Like backyard breaks, they just lost one of their breakers. What if that dude knew they were getting juice boxes and he let it? They're done. You know?
NDA.
No. Actually, it works for me. Ron. I have some stories about that. Defamation part 2.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about too. Yeah.
Yeah, but NDA, man, you know? So wait, who else did you answer?
I said no.
No?
Yes and no as well, yeah.
Yeah, I said no. So you were doing what I thought it's rigged.
I think it's more like they kind of know the hot boxes. So
time for you to make a reel about yourself now.
No, thank you.
But last question.
Yeah. What's the last question?
Like heading into summer, right? Soccer's slowing down.
Okay.
Trying to get us back.
Value. Yeah.
We provided value this podcast.
Yeah, entertainment.
If you don't like it, don't watch. Okay.
Yeah, guys. So get flight from. Yeah, guys, just remember, flights from Miami to Chantilly, $60.
This guy just flexed and flirted with Brian the whole podcast. And talked about his love life that we have no context for.
He brought it up unprovoked. That's
He said he's going to quit his job. He called out his boss. Sorry, Will.
No. I wanted
Something with summer soccer.
Yeah, I mean, it's slowing down now. You know, we're kind of in the transfer window, off season, whatever you want to call it. But like, do you guys think there are any like legitimate, like interesting plays?
USA, CONCACAF Nation leagues.
Yeah, I would say I would agree with that. I just thought of Shaq more for some reason.
Oh, because he's a rookie?
Key checklist for that. I was like, man, that'd be really funny pulling some Shaq more,
And he scores a goal.
Yeah.
I just thought of this on the spot. Not exactly brilliant, but I mean, you guys know, like some of the new rookies are so cheap. That like buying golds, like just find a couple guys of their golds, buy it for $5. Why not? Or even like the you know what I mean? Go for the 1-on-1s or something like that. Like if I was willing to put the time in, I would just find some people who even like this summer, have a path to success. And you can probably get their stuff for so cheap.
Yeah, I will say there's a lot of new rookies in Tops club competitions or even first edition that are interesting that are not Santi Jimenez. They're like, was it the guy Rooney? You got,
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I mean, I haven't even. If they're not the number one guy, chase guy, they're peanuts now. So it's like there's basically no downside.
I mean, people are forgetting about like Alvarez in terms of the buying prices that he's at right now, and Alvarez is won a treble in the World Cup.
Only player to do it.
Yeah,
quad.
Yeah.
So, well, Troy, it's been a pleasure, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to get you on next time.
Yeah.
No,
we need to, I think I get a little, we need to have we need a whiteboard that has points we need to hit. Well, I'll keep it a little bit more organized last time, but.
No, I think overall it's good. No, appreciate you coming through. Had a good time. Do you want to just plug your channel again? Plug your merch?
Merch link in bio. It's funny too, because I don't even have a link for this. You will not get one. I have the hats if you want them. DM. Yeah, DM me. Check out the channel. Subscribe to Sunday League Investors. And also, this is what I want to plug. Hound them to make more content.
Oh, I'm getting.
We need more YouTube videos, and we need the podcast to be consistent. Give the people what they want.
Oh, dang. That's it. Will was happy now. Will's happy, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just curious if you can go 2 for 2 for a podcast. To be fair, no offense, but like, I'm just like, this could be a lost Vaughn for all we know.
Well, yeah, no, we're really dragging now, so we'll wrap it up. But over under on how long it takes for this to be released. I want to get them.
I think because of Brian's in the injury, I think it'll come out Wednesday.
2 weeks. I say 2 weeks before it comes.
I think it's going to come out in the next 2 days.
Oh, okay.
I think he has his like a grind mode for like the next 2 weeks until he disappears again for a week, and then it'll probably. He'll go back to normal.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, it can't be too outdated because Champions League final we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, we'll see it out tomorrow then.
All right. See you guys.
Peace.
Peace. Bye.